Welcome to the course. We are going to begin with the introduction on how on-camera, face-to-face videos fit into your church, your organisation or your ministry. So the on-camera video is a video that just shows someone talking directly to the video, looking at the video. It's about eye height, the camera, and or lower or slightly higher, whatever you feel comfortable with, and you're directly talking to your audience. High quality videos are a very essential part of communicating to your audience. So what we call on-camera videos are just simple videos where a speaker is talking to the audience without any fancy effects or any animation or any action. It's just the simple talking to the camera. And the video usually is of an explanation or information, a very simple communication message to your audience. These type of videos are crucial, and they're because they give you the opportunity to connect in a more personal way with your audience. They get to see the raw you. They get to see the real you. And when they hear your voice and see your face, they know that you're a real person. And that's what starts to build the trust and lasting relationship with your followers. On-camera videos are very easy to make and far easier than you might imagine. All you have to do is set up your space or find a quiet space, get your camera and hit record and talk. Get a good take and maybe edit a little if you need to, and you have a video that's ready for YouTube, Facebook, your blog, website, or wherever else where you can connect with your audience. This course will teach you how to overcome the challenge of getting in front of a camera. It can be very challenging for some of us, and getting in front of a camera can be a terrifying prospect. And if you haven't spent a great deal of time in front of the camera, creating even the simplest video can be a huge challenge. You may feel self-conscious or hate the sound of your own voice. I'm one of them. Or feel like you don't look professional. And there are also technical challenges to overcome with getting a video online, as well, as we all know what technology can do sometimes. So in this course, you'll learn how to create a basic studio setup, create an online camera video with ease. But at first, it'll be a bit awkward, but with these tips to help you create more professional videos, you'll quickly overcome the unfamiliarity of speaking in front of a camera. You don't need to be an actor or need to be experienced. You just need to have some strategies under your belt and a bit of practice. So why does your church or ministry need on-camera videos? Well, videos generally perform a lot better than any other content online, and especially on social media. And you may have noticed how Instagram has gone prioritizing videos more than pictures now on their platform, as they're trying to compete with TikTok. So videos are a priority on social media. Churches or ministries produce videos because they offer higher conversations. Partly that's because videos are easier for your audience to digest, and many people prefer to watch videos or flick through videos and take that information in rather than reading an image and text. On-camera videos help your church or ministry by giving it a human face. And this engages trust, especially for online churches where there isn't typically much face-to-face contact with your audience. So you need to create this type of human connection. Your online videos show the world who you are and show that your church or ministry is legitimate and that you're just not some big online church out there which is on autopilot. Since on-camera videos can be casual, this informal feeling also helps to lend credibility. Your best on-camera video isn't a slick studio production. It shows that you're an ordinary person just like your audience. Casual makes you feel relatable. A casual feeling helps to lend credibility. So just be yourself. Memorable branding. On-camera videos offer branding benefits. Your video is an excellent way of showing your branding. It gives you a chance to show the world who the church is, what the church believes, how the church meets on a Sunday, what the service is like. And it helps create the accurate image of your brand of the church or your ministry. And your videos always will stick in people's minds and be memorable. Show, don't tell. You have an opportunity here online to show what you're teaching, what you're doing, how you're outreaching, what you do for new Christians, what programs you run. There is so much that you can share. You have so much content between your walls. You have so much to show the world. If you're a ministry, you have so much content to share with what you're doing, what programs you're doing, what ministries you're doing, what you have available, what resources you have available, etc., can go on. So if you're explaining to your audience something, you can demonstrate for it at the same time. This is better by putting showing little clips of videos of church in action or the ministry in action. Or if you want to show how to do something, like if you're a church with an app, get out your app. Show people directly how to load it on their phone. I know it could seem so simple and silly, but believe me, the older generations simply don't know how to just simply put that app on their phone. So get a phone, demonstrate it, how to put the app on the phone, how to use the app, how to set up reoccurring tithing and offerings, etc., and do short little videos like that can help them. And if you have teaching videos like that, you can always put them on your website or a YouTube channel so that people have somewhere to refer to further down the track. If they want to put your app on the phone, they'll know how to get it. You can use diverse topics. You can cover many different areas as your church or ministry. You can teach people how to do things. You can introduce staff members and explain things, explain areas around your church, like how to drop your kids off at the kids ministry, how to use a check-in process, how to pick up your kids, or why you have a security system in place for your kids. And you can go on and on and on and on. So you can always promote new products and always create new information, because times are always changing, things are always changing, especially with COVID. You know, when to wear the mask, when to not wear the mask, etc. Easy to produce. Quick and easy to produce with little gear or editing is what these videos are. So after you make the first few, they can become addictive and you'll get into the flow and you can crank out a video of whatever idea or topic you have. And you can quickly set it up with your phone, or you can have a studio or whatever, and you won't need to worry about all the expenses and resources that go into complex videos, because you have your video on hand. And you might be walking down the corridor and you have a brainwave, or you see something and go, oh, I've got to show everyone this. And you get on and show them. SEO benefits. So the eyes will see your content, because the SEO benefits are amazingly, do greater well with videos. So the videos you produce will offer valuable content not only to your members, not only to your community, but to the whole world. So you'll have new eyes on fresh coming to look at your church or ministry or organisation, and potentially more members or more supporters. You'll have a whole new type of content to mix in with your text, visual and other content. So the overall goal for your video can be as broad or specific as you like, but it's a good identifying purpose for your video creation that will guide your decisions throughout the process. So examples of common goals for the church or ministries when creating an on-camera video can include teaching members how to do something that requires more than just screen sharing. For example, showing how to fold up or how to open, a communion cup when you've got the pre-packaged communions. It can be connecting with members on a personal level. Number 2, which is best done face-to-face. You'll find this in your notes. When you can't actually see someone in person in real time, an on-camera video can give the same sense of connection. It's also the easiest way to convey your thoughts and feelings, since people can hear you and see you. And it's one way of building a trust between you. Number 3, let members know of a new service or product or renovation or something new, even a new item or product in the bookshelf, a bookshop. So seeing a real person announcing the latest news from your church or ministry gives it more weight and importance. Number 4, address misconceptions about the church or ministry. If you're in a small town, for instance, information gets passed on and on and on. Rumours get passed on and on and on. And that could be down generations or across the community. So when dispelling objections or addressing anything negative about your church or ministry, people need to see your face, that you're sincere, that you are, you're who you are, and explain any misconceptions that way by hitting the nail on the head. And number 5, reach a new market with a format they like. So some people in your audience just prefer to see who they're dealing with. If they're going to come and visit your church or thinking about visiting your church, they will want to check out videos and see what happens, what order the service is in, and what happens at a service. That's a big one. If I go to church on Sunday, I like to know a rough order of what's going to happen, or can I see kids there? Are kids welcome? It's amazing what people do, stalk your social media to find out all this information, to see what it's like before stepping into there. So these 5 goals, they don't naturally cover everything, but it's a starting point of where to begin, and you can refer back to these goals in years to come of ideas of how I can, or how you can create connection with your audience. So for your learning objectives, you'll find in your workbook, you can identify how you can use on-camera video for your church or ministry. Think of some ideas, write down some brainstorming ideas of how I can connect, where can I film, or what topics can I film, and that gives you a little bit of a starting point before we move on into these topics in a deeper way later on. Choose the right equipment and software for producing videos. We'll go on to that later through the course. And so by the end of the course, you'll be up and running, and please tag Church Support Australia in your videos so I can see them. Okay, I'll catch you in the next lesson soon.